Hi, I am Ramnath Shanbag, Test Director at Mindtree. I have with me my colleague Vishalam, who is a Senior Test Engineer in Performance Testing. Today our topic is on achieving testability in performance testing. As we all know, performance testing is a niche area and requires a different mindset when compared to testing an application for its functional correctness. So what we see is performance testing involves primarily the three entities. One is the customer, one is the end user, and the performance testing team itself, right? So the performance testing team basically forms a liaison between the customer expectations and the end user experience of the application. So today in our paper we are focusing on how we have understood the challenges that are faced when testing an application for performance and how we have used different artifacts to bring them all together in order to reduce both time and effort that is required for testing an application, as well as increase some noticeable value that could be given to the customer.
Let's have a closer look at the challenges that prompted for a change. We observed that the most common problems faced during performance projects were tool related. Even though there are ample tools available, both commercial and open source, most of them are designed to solve a specific need. Because of this, we had to put in more efforts to tailor these tools together in order to cater to the requirements of various performance projects. For example, one project might have a Java-based application stack deployed on a Linux platform, whereas in another project, you could have an ASP.NET application on Windows. The performance test team should have tools to monitor both these scenarios.
Secondly, performance testing projects generally have a very short duration, because of which there is a very high pressure on the delivery teams. To give you an example, many a times the customer approaches just before the holiday season, like Christmas and New Year, to ensure that their application can handle the holiday traffic. This gives the performance testing team very little time to successfully plan and execute the project.
Even if you have the right set of tools and a team who is ready to deliver under high pressure, it doesn't necessarily imply that you will get things right the first time. You can easily end up with wrong results altogether by making a single mistake. A mistake which can cost you a lot of time to correct. It's a lot like traveling by air. If the flight goes off course even by a few degrees, then you might end up at a different location altogether. Expertise draws the line between a smoothly executed project and a sloppily executed one. Having the right expertise is imperative for the successful execution of any PT project.
The last and most important challenge is mapping the customer satisfaction to the quality of service. Since customer requirements are tightly bound to the end user's expectations, it is imperative to ensure that a website has good end user experience, thereby increasing the number of revisits to a website, which finally translates to happy customers.
At Mindtree, we have been doing performance testing for over 10 years on various technologies and have been able to identify factors that bring about testability to performance testing.
All the challenges mentioned above made it essential to take a multi-pronged approach towards performance testing. This included having a time-tested methodology to avoid common pitfalls, creating frameworks to automate end-to-end activities, developing accelerators to give an additional impetus, and lastly, finding the key to build the right expertise.
Though each of these entities are powerful on their own, to attain the ultimate solution, you should be able to combine and harness all these artifacts, namely the methodology, the framework, the expertise, and the accelerators, to reduce the time and effort required, at the same time increase the value to your customers.
At GTAC 2010, we will show you in detail how we achieved testability in performance testing by combining these artifacts and creating a noticeable value proposition to our customers. Hope to see you all there. Thank you.